Hey guys, Johnny again. Right, I'm going to show you the third installment of my Europe collection, part 3, and so I got a bit of tea first before it gets cold. This is my CD part. I can't show any CD singles because they're all boxed up. I can't remember if I've got any. I'm sure there's one or two, but I'm going to actually put in show a couple other things as well. I know there's quite a few newer members of the newer subscribers and people newer to the VC that probably have not seen my Europe stuff because it was so far back that I showed it. I think probably the beginning of last year. I'm not sure, but if you want to check out my vinyl, there's 2 other videos. So this is going to be three videos max for this collection. So here we go. First one, Europe, first album with the brilliant In the Future to Come, which is one of Joey Tempest. He's first song he ever wrote was In the Future to Come, or one to get onto an album. Farewell, brilliant. Seven Doors Hotel, The King Will Return, Children of This Time, brilliant. Words of Wisdom, Paradise Bay, Memories, really great album. I love that album. That's from 1983, and that's the one that they won the a contest, and they got, because they won the contest, it's a bit like one of these bloody X Factor things where you compete, and they had a record deal to make one record. I think it might have been one record, it might have been more than one, but yeah, they got to make that. So, and there's a making of that, or a interviews when they were doing it on YouTube, if ever you want to have a look. It's in Swedish though, but well worth watching. Next great album, Wings of Tomorrow, awesome album. Storm Wind, Scream of Anger, Open Your Heart, I love that. Wings of Tomorrow. The other ones I'm not really fussed with, Treat Bad Again and stuff. Wasted Time's great. Lion Eyes, Dreamer, Dance the Night Away is a bit Van Halen-ish, I think. But better than Van Halen. That song Dance the Night Away is better than anything Van Halen's ever put out anyway. So the Final Countdown, Europe. Different cover to my vinyl. This is not the original cover. Can't remember when they did this cover. Can't remember. I think it was a year or so after the album came out. 1986, and I love side 2 better than I do side 1 when it was on record or cassette. Side 2 is absolutely amazing. Cherokee, Time Has Come, Heartstone, On the Loose is amazing. Love Chasers, absolutely one of the best songs on there. So there we go, Final Countdown. Then Out of This World, again, nearly every single song, I'm not even going to ring them off, nearly every song on there is amazing, except from Never Say Die. There you go. Fantastic album again, Prisoners in Paradise. Absolutely loved this album since the day it came out. I went and bought it on cassette, 1991. Can't believe it's that long ago. My God. 90% of that album I love. There's probably about 2 songs on there I can do without. Got Your Mind in the Gutter I can do without, and the song Till Your Heart Beats Down the Door. Halfway to Heaven does get a bit annoying sometimes, but the rest of it's great. Yeah, sorry, Bad Blood is a bit iffy, but next one. So yeah, Europe, obviously no longer together. So Joey Tempest brings out this solo album, 1995, I'll get it right, Place Called Home. I love this album. It's completely different to normal Europe, so check it out. It's very, yeah, it won't be what you're expecting, but I actually love listening to this, especially the song For My Country. That is the last song, very cool. I love that. Then he brought out this abomination, and it's called Azalea Place. Really can't stand this album. I only have this as a completist, otherwise it will be in the bin. Then in 1997 this came out, Definitive Collection. I'm sure I haven't got all the best ofs and stuff, so, but these are the ones I'll show you. This has got Break Free on it, which was a B-side to I'll Cry For You, and yeah, that had not been on a CD before. Oh, probably on the CD single of I'll Cry For You. I think if it did have 3 tracks on it, I'm not too sure, but I know the 12-inch single did. Then in 1999 we get Europe 1982 to 2000 with the 2000 version of the Final Countdown, which I don't really like. It's got Yesterday's News on it, Sweet Love Child, which there is, just trying to think, there was a Europe album best of, which had a white cover, and I don't have that on CD, but I used to have it on cassette, that had Sweet Love Child on and Yesterday's News. I need to search for that on CD actually. This has got Prisoners in Paradise single edit, which I think is the one where they cut out all the voices at the start because it can be so annoying. But yeah, other than that, this has got Own Broken Wings, which is great. Awesome. So 2 of those. Then in 2002 we get Joey Tempest's last solo album, just entitled Joey Tempest. And yes, the song Forgiven, brilliant song. Sometimes is a brilliant song. Loved By Me is a good song, but some of the others I can do without, to be quite honest. But it's not as bad as that Azalea Place. Oh my god, that is terrible. Then we got 2004's double disc compilation, Best of Europe, which is well worth getting hold of if you can get it cheap. It's got some really cool stuff on here. It's got the song Mr. Government Man, which wasn't released, I don't think, on a CD before this, unless it was, I'm not sure if it was a B-side to something now. I don't think it was. I think it was a new song for this. I'm not sure. I should know this. Let's just double check. Mr. Government Man. Here we go. Where is it? Where are you? Where are you? There. It's an outtake from Prisoners in Paradise session. So yeah, it wasn't released before. So there you go. I didn't think it had. But yeah, there is 32 songs on there, and that is one awesome track list. It's got all the great songs on there for sure. Even, you know, Girl from Lebanon's on there. That's like classed as the follow-up to Final Countdown. Then we've got Start From The Dark, where they came back together, and it's just absolutely killer. Love it. Got to Have Faith, Start From The Dark, Flames, Hero is my favourite, Wake Up Call, Reason, Roll With You, America, Settle For Love is okay. But yeah, that was my favourite album of that decade. In 2004, yep. And then we get this one that I didn't really like, 2006, Secret Society. Hated the cover, I've said that before. Always the Pretenders is the only one on there that always sticks in my head, which I didn't really like anyway. It's not too bad. Devil Sings the Blues on there as well, yeah. Then we got 2008, Almost Unplugged, and that was done in January 2008, live in Stockholm. I haven't really listened to this a huge amount, but that's the track listing. Heroes on there, which is great, and they've got the version. They've got Suicide, which is the Thin Lizzy song, which is always great by Europe. They always do that, and they got Love to Love, the UFO song on there as well. They do. Wish You Were Here, the Thin Lizzy song. Thin Lizzy, Pink Floyd, you dipshit. But yeah, that's actually quite good. I need to put that on again. I'm going to stick it on in a minute. And then we got 2009's with the most ridiculous cover ever for a Europe album, Last Look at Eden. And again, I wasn't really that keen on this. Didn't float my boat so much. And then we get this one, which was even worse. 2012's Bag of Bones. I didn't like that album either. I found it quite depressing. And I tried to get into it. I listened to it loads. And then this came out for me, and this was like a game changer. I love this a bit. This 2015's War of Kings. That just, I love that album. I don't get bored of that album. I love it, and it is heavy. It's heavy like Start From the Dark album, and really great. I love it. But then I wasn't too keen on this, and this is Walk the Earth. So yeah, that's 2017's Walk the Earth. And then this one, which is well worth the money if you can get it. This is a really good, this was one of the best things I bought in 2017, I think it was. No, it wasn't, it was 2017? Might have been 2018 I got this. But this was one of the best things I found at such a good price. You get a DVD, 23 songs on, 2 CDs, one with 12 and the other one with 11, and it is Europe's 30th anniversary show, the Final Countdown one, live at the Roundhouse, and it opens up like that, and that is such a good buy. I think I paid about £8 something for that. I'm sure it was. But yeah, there you go. That's my Europe CD stuff, and with some Joey Tempest thrown in. Right, I'm going to let you get on and give me some likes. And I'll see you later. Keep watching, keep rocking, and keep listening to whatever it is you're listening to. See you later. Let's see if anybody copies me doing that.